Say good morning. Can you wave? Can you wave? No, you're not quite awake this morning. Robbie, say hello.
Hello.
We are up extremely early this morning. I think he's gonna get her iPad, unless he already got it. We're up really early this morning because today is procedure day for Averie. Averie has had a chronic ear infection, as they call it, and in both ears for the past at least 4 months. So today she gets tubes put in her ears, and we know it's a super easy procedure. It's not anything that we should be worried about, and I don't think we are worried at all. Yeah, we're not worried, but it's still like it's her first procedure. Like they're gonna do laughing gas, and I hope, we both hope, as sad as it sounds, that we're not in there when they do that, because knowing our child, they may have to like sit on her to get her to like put the mask on her face to then go to sleep, and I think that will be the hardest part. They say that there's like pretty much no recovery time. Like they told us, send her to school tomorrow. They said she'll be feeling fine by this afternoon. They don't remember anything happened, but still, you know, so I figured I would just vlog today. I don't know, just because I felt like it. Is that morbid to vlog like procedure day for her?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good, like...
Sorry they can't see you over there.
No, it's okay. I think, like, if someone's nervous about having tubes put in their kids' here...
Oh yeah, that's good. It's informational.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's even good, like, hey, look, she's just as wild as she was before.
Yeah. Oh. But we are the first of the day because she's the youngest of the day. They told me that she's gonna be done first because she's the youngest, which is really nice. But we have to be there at 6:30. It's currently like 6:14. Hopefully there's no traffic, although it's 6:30 in the morning, so there shouldn't be. And then her procedure's at 7:30, and they've told us, sorry that it's so blurry, y'all. They've told us that we'll be home by 9 in the morning, so we'll keep you updated. Ready, Averie? Are you ready? Little pajama girl? They told us to bring her in her PJs. So she's in her PJs and her little pink boots. Yes, your pink boots. And we have Ruby and her blankie, so she's good to go. I see her belly. We didn't even do her hair. Thank you so much.
I can get patient in a right time of 6:27. And then we will call you back up in just a few minutes, and we'll get picture ID and insurance card then, okay?
Perfect. Snotty nose. Okay, so they've given her her medicine to make her loopy.
No, you gotta stay there.
But there, will ya? Yeah, you can. So they gave her medicine to make her a little loopy, and then she'll go back in just a little bit. Your ears? Where's your ears? Here's your ears. And they gave her a little bunny and a little angel with like a snap bracelet, so she's just been back to playing. Averie. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Her poor nose. Peekaboo. Are you a little loopy? What do you see? Is there something there? Hey Averie, where's my eyes? Avery, are you feeling better? Yeah? Can you say, Dada? Dada. They said that they pulled a lot of fluid out of her ears. So it makes me wonder how long it's been muffled like that. Like a second ago, I said, Avery, can you say Big Bird? Oh, Shiner, you ruined it. Say Big Bird. Avery, say Big Bird. Uh-oh, is it stuck on your finger?
Can you say, I need help?
Say help. You got it. Anyway, I know it's not gonna like miraculously make her speech better, but I just wonder like how much weirder it sounds to her now that it's not so muffled.
I mean, she's never said dada that clearly before.
Yeah, Avery, say dada. Say dada. Say goldfish. Say goldfish. That's goldfish. Anyway, so we had a really rough start. So they brought us back there right as she was waking up. She was fussy, which is so normal. But we put her in the car and they're like, she doesn't have any dietary restrictions. So I knew she was starving. We were all starving. None of us had anything to eat. And I said, Avery, do you want a donut? So we went to the donut place and they had given her a bunch of juice when she woke up. Like a bunch of juice when she woke up. And she started to cough.
Show them the cup.
Oh, they gave her this cup at the surgery center. So they had it filled all the way up with juice. And she started coughing on the way home. She's really congested and she couldn't get it up. And I guess it gagged her, or maybe she was still nauseous from the anesthesia. I don't know. And she went bleh, all over the car seat, all over her, all over her blanket. So we got her home. We got her cleaned up. She ate. She's doing really well. She's still a little like off balance, but you like couldn't tell that she had had surgery this morning. Hey, do you feel better? You feel better now after you had something to eat? Yeah.
Stella, no.
Really? Did you have surgery this morning? Yeah. Really?
Stella, no.
Did they give you some happy juice? Yeah, they gave you happy juice. She's probably just gonna hang out for the rest of the day. They said she could go back to school tomorrow when they first told us that. And she was like really crying and I was like, I don't know about that, but with the way she's acting now, she could go back to school tomorrow, so. Okay, so first of all, I apologize for the voice, but I did not pick up the camera again that day. Avery was doing so well that we were just kind of playing and having fun, and it didn't even dawn on me. So I guess I was expecting her to have a little bit more downtime. I did record an update while we were driving on our way home from Christmas, the day after Christmas, so I'm going to add that here to finish out this video. Okay, it has been a long time since the last clip of that video, and I just was editing it and realized that I did not finish it. So it is currently December 26th, so it's been 11 days since, man, it seems like it's been a lot longer than that, but it's been 11 days since Avery's ear tube procedure, and she's doing great. She's trying to talk more. She is, like, what's really crazy is she's not nearly as snotty. When she didn't have her ear tube, she was constantly having a runny nose. I was always wiping her nose and she'd get so mad. And I feel like ever since we had the ear tubes, for the first couple days that was runny, but then now it like hasn't been runny, and this is the first time it hasn't been runny in seriously 3 months, 4 months. Like, I mean, it had always been runny. She started to talk more. She'll say Santa. She'll say Linda, which is the name of her teacher. She says Dinda though. Dinda. What else did she says? Help. I don't know. She says ho, ho, ho. Like, she says fun stuff like that, and it's really fun to like see her go through that. And I don't know. It just makes me want to cry sometimes when she'll say like a word, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so perfect. Like, you haven't been able to talk really, and yes, she's young, and you know, it's not like they're like every kid her age is talking at this part of their like at this age, but I've been knowing that she's been wanting to talk forever. And she does talk, it's just in her own language, and now she's like putting actual words together, which is really cool. So let's see, anything else that I need to update on? I don't think so. So the ear tubes were a complete and total success. She had barely any, I mean, she went to school the next day. We put her tubes in we put her drops in her ears for a week. She totally tolerated that. She hasn't had any kind of infection. She also, Robbie and I have noticed, just in general seems more happy. Not quite as fussy, more giggly, more smiley, and I wonder if it's because she had this built up pressure and always maybe had a headache or something. So we're extremely happy with the results of the procedure, and we're excited to see like how things look in the future, like how much more she starts talking, and you know, because people say it's kind of crazy the way it just like starts, and after you have tubes, like it's like their whole world is rocked, so in a good way. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about tubes, or your doctor is recommending tubes for your child, or you're wondering about it, please shoot a message down in the comments, because I'm a complete and total like advocate of it. I think it's amazing, and it's only been, you know, less than 2 weeks. So until next time, we love you all, and God bless you.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, nothing can ruin my day. No matter what anyone does or say, I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow